Okay, everybody, it is Wednesday,
This day.
and that means it's Divinity Day. I nearly forgot what we were doing, but I did remember, the last minute, that we had to get the favor of all of the gods so that we could do something, blah, blah, blah. Alternatively, we're supposed to either help Alexander, or kill him, because the Sallow Man wants Alexander's head, and I mean, I get it. I totally get it, right?
We killed the Shadow Prince. Wasn't there somebody we had to notify about that?
Mother Tree asked us to track down the Shadow Prince. No, it wasn't the Shadow Prince. It was the Shadow something else. But we already turned that quest in. We got something for it. I think it was a necklace or something. But not the one that I have on, I don't think. We also went into an alternate dimension. A pocket dimension where we had to not get death fogged, which was a little more difficult than it seemed at first. Hey, Jinxie. And we killed off a dwarf who had been corrupted. He was in the Temple of Duna, and we had to kill him off. I convinced him, apparently, to kill himself, which also got rid of all of his guards. So that was a thing that happened. I am apparently quite persuasive. I hadn't really intended for that to be the outcome. I had hoped to be like, hey, you don't need to be evil. You could change your ways. It doesn't need to be like this. And he's like, you're right. And then he stabs himself. I was like, oh, that escalated quickly. So we're supposed to go back to the island because this is the Nameless Isle. And we have a couple of waypoints. Oh, you're already over there?
Yeah.
At the Lunar Shrine. We found out from the pocket dimension that the goblin goddess... Now, she could have been lying to us, okay? Because I could not confirm that she was telling us the truth. But she said that she... was under the sign of the moon, and Duna told us that he also was under the sign of the moon. And so we have to figure out what symbol all of the gods need for this little business over here. So each of these pillars is for one of the 7 gods. And then we have to figure out, by turning these pillars, it will change the symbol. And we have to figure out if it's the sun or the moon. Hey, Dinky. So, I mean, I didn't unleash the unknowable evil this time. Or maybe I unleashed him on himself?
Maybe we're the unknowable evil.
Maybe we are the unknowable evil. I mean, we've made some questionable decisions at this point. It is true that we've made some questionable decisions in the name of the greater good.
The greater good.
So what we're supposed to do is that there's different shrines around the map, and
supposed to figure out which symbol goes to which.
Right. When we went to go talk to Rallick, because we were not human, right? He was like, oh, well, I'll tell you, but I'll take both of your eyes. So what would happen in that case is that we would be permanently blinded and have a permanent disability if we decided to accept that. And I was like, no thanks. So we could just figure it out by trial and error. That seems like it would take a very long time. Or we could try and look up the other ones, figure out what the other ones want, and if it's not too terrible, we could make deals with them. And
they're all terrible.
Oh, great. Well, that's fantastic. Hey, Root Dog. Well. Because we're supposed to be opening this, I guess, which is a temple to the 7 or something, and we're supposed to go in there. I think there's supposed to be some kind of pool, and we're supposed to do a thing, and then we're supposed to be the one true divine. Now, Alexander thinks, okay, that he's really the one true divine, and that he's he'll be like, fine, you can help me, but, there's only room for one true divine. So, as soon as you help me get in there, it's going to be me because I was raised for this. Everybody else says that his father was a horrible tyrant.
What a strange device.
And that he's a horrible tyrant. He tried to blame it all on
What a strange device.
Dallas the Hammer. So we found out that Dallas the Hammer is the one who made the source collars that were impeding us from using our source. She's the one who basically was the propagator of Fort Joy and to get rid of the source people in the first place. She makes horrible, awful, like soulless puppet people that she uses as her minions. And she also, at one point, we went into the bottom of this like old temple, and a relic had already disappeared, and it was supposed to be a relic that is rumored. It's supposedly was a myth, right? And people, we talked to Tarquin about it. He's like, that doesn't exist, and we're like, we're not sure about that. That it's supposed to suck out the source of like every person in the entire world and make sure that nobody can use source ever again. So another thing that we found out is that the 7, all of these gods, one for each race, like the dwarves and the elves and the humans and the goblins and all of that, they basically created all of the different races as these source batteries. All right. I don't know how you did that.
Batteries?
Yeah, we were source batteries. So we're basically containers of source that then would power these people who called themselves gods. And now they're decaying. The void is coming and is taking away all of their power. And they want our help so that, they don't die. But we don't really want to help them, to be honest. But let's go in here and see what happens.
The doors loom above you. One step closer to the council. One step closer to divinity.
Oh. I mean, all right. There's no force field there. But... what do we do now? How'd you go in?
Remove the capacitor.
Oh.
And we leveled.
We did. Uh-oh.
It's a thing we did.
There's a Void Woken delegate. But I want to level up before we start moving, so... I've got 2 points. And if I put another one into polymorph, I will get another point to spend over there. So that's what I'm going to do. It'll make my polymorph... I think it'll make my polymorph more powerful, and I'll be able to do more spells the higher my polymorph level gets. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then... I get a lot of memory and wits. So I think I should put points into that.
Well, your resistances should look pretty good right now.
Not too bad, except for Earth. Earth is my worst one.
Because I'm giving you 24% to each.
Oh, well, that's where I was getting the Earth from then, because that's all I have. Well. All right, I'm going to put it in memory and wits, I think. And... I'll put another one in memory, because that will increase how many spells that I can have anyway.
I went strength and constitution.
I question gods who need humans to power them. Sounds like a Star Trek episode.
It does, doesn't it?
I didn't mean to go ahead.
You didn't mean to go ahead?
I didn't mean to go ahead.
This is the ancient academy of the Eternals.
All right, what do you got to say?
I suspect it's seen better
A
days.
void woken stares intently at you. This creature seems different. It sways with a sinewy purpose. Intelligence glints in its eyes.
Step back, Hanola.
Hanola?
Time of mortals draws to a close. We have returned to claim what is ours. We have returned to claim the world.
Hey, Howard. Tell the Voidwoken it's wrong. The world does not belong to the Void and never will. Or ask the Voidwoken why it calls you thief. Is that what Hanola means?
Yeah, let's ask that.
All mortals are thieves. You have stolen our world. All the world is ours.
I mean, no.
I'm gonna say he's wrong.
We are not the void, mortal. We are of the world. You are of the void.
I mean,
Well, now
you're...
I'm confused.
What? What, though?
When we were banished, you were made. You owe your entire existence to us. You owe us everything.
Uh-oh. Okay, so more story about how we were created. The Seven, who are supposed to be the gods, created us, but they had banished all of the other Eternals to the Void or somewhere so that they could take over, because they thought that, it was stupid they could just make themselves into gods and take all of the power. And so maybe these are the Eternals that got banished?
Maybe. Number 2.
Wonder if there's not a grain of truth in there somewhere. Start to think that this might actually be the whole truth and all of the truth. There's at least a grain in there somewhere.
We were betrayed by the 7 usurpers.
See?
They took our powers and used them to create you. They sent us to the void and thought we'd never return. They were wrong. And now they will face the wrath of the king.
They can never return. They bring the void with them. The void destroys all. Or the 7 usurpers. Ask if that means the 7 gods.
I think that's obvious.
Well, I think it is obvious.
So I'd go with number 2.
You left us no choice. We had no other tools. We shall return, and then we shall cast out the void.
Right. I think I see a problem in your plan.
Yeah, slight problem.
Do not resist us. We shall be who we once were, and the world shall be restored to what it was before we were betrayed.
Look, I get the salt, okay? I understand why he's salty. I understand why they're all salty. I understand why they want to destroy the 7. That's fine, right? And I'd probably even encourage that aim. But I think bringing the void with them... well, not only did we not have anything to do with it, but bringing the void with them is a bad idea.
Yes.
We had nothing to do with any betrayal.
Because of that betrayal, you exist.
But not our fault.
Because of what was stolen from us, you exist.
That's the 7.
Because of the powers we lost, you exist. We will have them back.
I mean...
But we will not fight your husk, mortal. The time will come when the thieving coward inside of you must step out.
Oh, thank goodness.
It can still walk.
I kind of doubt that.
You shall end then.
I mean, possibly.
But what you were told hangs in the air like a noxious cloud. The Voidwoken were Eternals, robbed of their source in order to create you. They allied themselves with the Void so they could return.
See, I think that's just they're not going to be able to defeat the Void. I think that they've sold they were sold on a scam. The Void's like, I will make you all powerful and you can go back and thrash them. And then...
They're part of the void element, MLM.
They are, for sure. These beings had their time and they were overthrown. This is our world now. We have to fight for it. Or these beings were wronged. They have a stronger claim to this world than we do. I mean, I don't know if I'd say a stronger claim. They were definitely wronged. I don't like either of these answers.
Not really. It's somewhere in between those.
But we do have to fight for it. I mean,
Yep.
We do. So, hey, lady.
These beings had their time and were overthrown. This is our world now. We have to fight for
See,
it.
now this one is more appropriate.
This might have once been their world, but that doesn't give them the right to destroy it. Exactly.
This might once have been their world, but that doesn't give them the right to destroy it.
Now, I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm sorry they were betrayed, but that's not really our fault. They should definitely take it up with the Seven, for sure. They're kind of hinting that once they take it up with the Seven, though, we'll be done. We'll be doomed.
Okay, there looks like there's something at the end of the hallway, but there's side paths to go down, possibly loot. So I'm gonna get down one of these side paths. Looking at the map.
Okay.
Oh, that's locked. That's you.
Oh. Well, I mean, I don't have very good thievery, so we'll see. Yeah, my thievery is too low.
Too low. I suppose you could fluffy it open.
I suppose I could. Is this one? Uh-oh. Oh, that one's not locked.
The teacher's hall.
Oh, there's a lot of dead folk in here. There's also a lot of source, which is
Many
nice.
skeleton. Why is there a lot of swords?
Oh, there's an ancient conductor at the end. Can you put the thingy on it? Oh, there's a capacitor right there. A pulsing capacitor on the table.
Phase capacitor. I've got several of those.
We'll put it in the thingamabob.
Want me to put it in the thingamabob? I'll
Yeah.
put it in your thingamabob.
I don't think it wants to go in my thingamabob.
I know something that wants to go in your thingamabob.
Beam. Perhaps we can harness its power.
Oh.
We got a thing going on here.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna touch the thingy.
Oh no, not the thingy!
I touched the thingy.
Oh.
I wonder if it's a fiendish thing.
Probably. At this point, I would not doubt it. Alright, so...
Oh,
Oh?
dialogue.
Where? Where did you go?
Over here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, cheese.
Why do you always go ahead?
I told you I was going.
An automaton still and silent before you, a faint glow pulsates from within its chest cavity, dormant, perhaps.
I'm gonna take a closer look. I'm gonna poke it with a stick for science.
compartment in the side of the control appears to be empty.
Yeah,
There's
it needs a
part missing.
capacitor, I'm assuming, but then it'll attack us, right?
The capacitor sparks and fizzles. Then, the pulsating light begins circulating throughout the
This is a bad idea.
It rises.
It's a bad idea. And now if you needed to persuade it, you can't because you're lame. Continue.
Tentatively greet the automaton.
I'm not getting any of that. Hold on. Oh, hello, Godwoken.
Continue.
The automaton peers in close at your face.
You are a fine specimen.
Oh,
Most
well.
fine. Your arrival is long overdue.
Okay.
I am the Seneschal. I serve the Academy, both those who teach and those who come to learn, like you. Allow me to show you.
Okay.
Purpose of the
The
academy.
Academy exists to help unveil the divine from amongst the Godwoken.
Inquire as to what Godwoken must do from here.
You must enter the temple, then prove yourself in the arena of the One.
Uh-oh.
Ask how to succeed in the arena.
It's quite simple. Defeat all others.
Ask if there's something wrong with it.
The sensual falls silent for a long moment, as if processing this question is quite taxing on its cognitive faculties.
It seems I was interfered with. My power supply was removed through force. The perpetrator is unclear. Inactivity has caused further damage. I cannot access my full faculties. Unfortunate, but I shall help you however possible.
No, possible. How to enter the temple?
Godwoken should usually be able to pass freely. Whoever tampered with me may have interfered with the Academy in other ways. Apologies, Godwoken. I trust you will be able to overcome any difficulties.
Hey. So that's
Ooh,
probably
what's
the purpose
this?
of the beam. What?
I can understand this reads, "In the footsteps of the Eternals," but what that means remains to be seen.
Advancing.
Fancy to where?
I'm gonna touch the thingy.
Thingy.
This thingy.
I don't know what this thingy is.
Books. How thrilling.
A library. I'm a library. So this thingy, I touch this thingy and it goes bloop. Nope, I touch it again. Bloop. Touch it again. Okay, that's a conduit. So then I gotta go touch this thingy.
Well, hold on a minute. Let's check out this library first. There's a bunch of stuff to loot.
Loot. I like loot. I picked up a sword. There it is.
Rhymes of the Scribes Part 2.
Another phase capacitor. Candor. Wait a second.
I can deduct one recipe from this book.
Yep. We've got ghosts.
Oh, but this reads more like a puzzle than a recipe. I will have to experiment with what I learned from these rhymes. Creepy dead magic requires one shadow, and ghoulish ingredients skull, bone, and marrow. With parchment and paper, you can compose malevolent magic and sinister scrolls. Oh! A legendary necklace.
Oh, really?
The ghost's memories slip easily into your mind. His name is Candor, and he thinks he's ready to ascend. He thinks he can be Godwoken, ready to step up should Lucian lose the war. He's wrong. He'll die. He did die before he even made it to the Chancellor to ask for permission to fight in the Arena of the One. And what's more, he was murdered.
Ooh, murdered?
You are Candor, and you are, you believe, ready to step up. Your tutors disagree, but you want the Chancellor to hear your case. Instead, you find a man you've never met, a great and powerful sorcerer. And as his shadow falls upon you, you realize that this is Lucian the Divine himself. He gives you a smile of the utmost benevolence and grace, and you realize, as Candor, that you are far from ready. You turn and flee towards the library to warn your tutors, but Lucian is too fast. He cuts you down. You're Candor the Godwoken, dead by the hand of the Divine.
Oh dear.
A hunger rises deep within you, a desire for his source. This yearning is not yours, but it demands satisfaction. The hunger dies away, for now.
Uh-oh.
You pause. Lucian was the Divine. Why would he want to harm anyone in the Academy, from where his successor ought to rise?
He must have lost his mind, that's the only explanation, or this seems like the work of a madman. But he must have had a reason, surely. Some ulterior motive. The Divine wouldn't turn murderer for nothing, surely. No, he had a plan, I'm thinking.
Seems like the work of a madman, but he must have had a reason, surely. Some ulterior motive. The Divine wouldn't turn murderer for nothing, surely.
Maybe he knew something about those he killed. Maybe they posed a threat that he couldn't leave unattended, or perhaps the Void corrupted him. Maybe his sacrifice was a lie.
Perhaps the Void corrupted him. Maybe his sacrifice was a lie.
At this point, I'm starting to think that everybody is lying to us. Master Trimley?
The spirit of a rather old man dodders around, seemingly oblivious to the condition of the room. He turns and offers you a genial smile.
Ah, a new student. I admire your enthusiasm, but I'm just about to close the gallery for the evening. You'll have to return in the morning.
Say that you're no student. It's not night, and this gallery of his is little more than ashes and rubble. Inquire about this place, ask who he is, or consume his source. What about this place?
Oh, come now. Surely you must have heard of the gallery. Why, it's the repository for the God-woken tomes.
All the powers that a God-woken needs are documented in these tomes.
Oh, really?
The gallery is the most important part of the whole academy as far as I'm concerned. I will not allow it to be disrespected.
I
You're no
mean...
The ghost frowns with confusion, then wags a reprimanding finger at you.
You're new, so I won't report your insolence. But you had better learn some manners if you hope to make use of the gallery. I will not allow it to be disrespected.
All right, who are you?
I am Master Trenley, curator of the gallery. I'll be here at your service, of course, as you carry out your studies. But there's time for that yet. I'm closing for the night, as I said.
Sure you are. Okay, Inkpot Schematics. These schematics relate to the automaton. You cannot read the unfamiliar language the notations are written in, however. I'll go ahead and pick it up anyway. A bowl and a sheet of paper. I'm going to leave that for right now. There is a button. Did you press the button?
I have not touched any buttons.
I think we already read this one. What's this? The Little Book of Big Booms. I think we've read this one before as well.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to leave him there.
I'll send this to you.
Spirit of Candor. Archaeologist. Leonard Rawl. Who's Leonard Rawl? Ooh, laser ray, huh? Well, I'll go ahead and learn it. Because I can.
You are Leonard Rawl. You are a God-woken and a thief. You keep your secrets well, even from yourself.
Okay, so force your way into his memories, carefully pick your way in, allow your keen mind to touch on his, let them resonate together, or Constitution, that's not really my strong suit. I might have to do the intelligence one. Flood his mind with peace and light. I'd like to do that one, but my Constitution is not particularly great.
You are Leonard Rawl, God-woken, thief. If you can't earn a place in Lucian's shadow, you're going to steal it. You think you'll find advantage in the Forbidden Library.
Ooh, I like the sound of Forbidden Library.
But first, you have to steal the keys. Your tutors have one each, but you can't risk getting caught. You'd earn yourself a trip to the Chancellor's chamber, one from which you suspect you would not return.
Search his memory for the Chancellor's chambers.
Your best friend, Redulus, was your rival. You knew that he was weak. You made sure the Chancellor knew it too. And while your friend was in the Chancellor's secret room, you stole the capacitor from the Chancellor's own table. But then, you heard a noise. You heard the sound of your best friend's murder. You fled. You hid the capacitors you had taken and set out to steal the rest. You were lurking here, plotting, when you were overtaken with a sense of love. You felt at peace. You felt
Oh,
Lucian's hand on your
jeez. He
shoulder.
pulled an Anakin. Guys, Lucian did an Anakin.
You did not feel the sword blade enter your back. A hunger rises.
No,
deep
I'm
within
not.
you.
I'm not giving in to the hunger.
Guys, we're full on source. I'll send that to you.
Eternal artifact. It's hard to say whether this is magical or mechanical or both. You can probably put this thing to good use somehow.
I've got several of those.
Okay, I'll send this one to you as well.
I got the storage room key.
Tarian Gray, huh? Let's see what she has to
Her
say.
memories flow into you as water to a stream. You are Tarian Grey. You are Godwoken, but you will not be divine. You know this because you are in love with a colleague and rival.
Uh-oh.
You are in love with Redless, and he is in love with you. You have agreed to leave the Academy together, but now, Redless is missing.
Well, we already heard about Redless. He got murdered.
Redless went to see the Chancellor, and you have not seen him since. You're on your way to the Chancellor's chambers when a man's voice calls your name. Lucian the Divine.
He pulled an Anakin, guys. He's killing all the younglings.
And a gentle pain stabs your heart. Lucian smiles at you, and then is gone, and you worry so for Redless.
Allow the understanding that she's dead to seep into her soul.
Believing it comes from her own mind, she realizes the truth. She was murdered by Lucian the Divine. Redless too must be dead, or he would have come for her by now. She bows her head and cries. She knows Redless went to see the Chancellor in his chambers. She did not know that Lucian was already there. She weeps.
Oh, I mean, that's kind of sad, but... So there's a locked door over here at the end of the library.
I think I have the key for that.
Oh, he pushed that button and then he's walking. Hold on. He said which one came next. He's walking to the north. Oh, and is there a button over there? Now he's walking back to you at the door. He's pushing something there. Oh, the lever.
Now back to the study.
The lever on the right he was pushing.
Okay. So I gotta push the button and then push the lever?
No, there's something over here by this farthest desk as well, but I couldn't see what it was.
There was a phase capacitor that I grabbed.
Okay, so he pushed this button.
There's an unusual tablet. Let me go push the tablet.
I think I'm missing something here.
You didn't push the button.
No, I've just pushed the tablet. Now push the button.
Ow! I think I'm missing something here.
And then we'll pull the lever.
No, you gotta take the capacitor out of something, I think. Right? Yeah, that didn't unlock
I
it.
think I'm missing something here.
Oh, I grabbed a capacitor. Do you see a capacitor spot?
No.
There'll just be a little plate on the ground.
Tools of the Godwoken Spirit Vision. Hold on.
I wonder if I need to turn the light. It's energy beam.
The book speaks in general terms about opening one's eyes to the glory of the source, but then your eyes begin to tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper, blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, and then fade back into their accustomed spectrum. You know that now you may speak this spell and see. I think we already have it, though, right?
Yeah, we already have ghost vision and source vampirism, which is the one beside that.
Okay, so now we know who the bodies belong to. Who's that? I've talked to her.
An elegant and intelligent-looking lizard. She gives you a haughty look, then turns away. A hunger rises deep within you. The hunger dies.
I think I'm missing something here.
Hey, Normal.
I don't see a spot for a capacitor.
Well, I might have caught him not completely in his routine. He might have done something before pushing the button that I didn't see. Yeah, because he's going over to the button now.
Right.
He acts like he pushes the button. He says, now, which one come next? Ah, yes. And then he goes over to the inconspicuous contraption and does that.
Okay, so we got to do button, contraption, then lever.
That's what I said. Yes, custom characters, normal. We're both dwarfs. Well, see, I'm saying that he might have done something before the button. I just haven't caught it yet because I don't catch what he does. Yeah, then he goes and does the right lever. And then he says, very good, it's back to normal, blah, blah, blah. But I haven't caught the first part of his routine yet. Okay, so he's walking this way. Okay.
He's going to go and sit down and then say he needs to check on the chambers.
On the Chancellor. Alright, we'll check on him then.
Go do your thing, buddy.
Oh, he's going over here. What's this? Is there something there?
Is this a capacitor plate?
It's a what do you call it? A pressure plate, I think. So put something heavy on it. Yeah, there we go. All right, now I'll go do the button. Button. Contraption.
And then lever.
Good. Very good. Now back to the study.
There we go. Oh dear. There's Radalis, the one that we've heard about before, and the dead Chancellor. Oh my. Okay.
His memory comes to you like a hound to its master. Your name is Redless, and you are Godwoken. But you know that you can never be divine. You are in love with Tarion, your rival, and that love makes you weak. You hear rumors of a god king who would free you to be with Tarion. You seek the Chancellor's knowledge of this king, but when you find the Chancellor, he lies dead. A figure stands over him. Lucian, the great divine. He smiles at you and bids you approach him. He lays a hand upon your shoulder, and his blade slices your gut. As you fall, poor Redless, you know that you will never see your Tarion again.
Show him where the spirit can be found. Give him the belief that he is free to go.
Redulus awakens as if from a daze. He takes what would have been a breath, were he still alive, and breaks into a run.
Aw, well that's nice at least. Mostly good, normal. Mostly good. We try not to be too evil. Alright, so let's talk to the Chancellor.
Welcome to the Forbidden Library. Do not fear the truth, though it smash your world to pieces. Do not fear the truth about the gods.
Oh, okay. So what is the truth about the gods then?
The gods destroy what they have made. You think them cruel, but they are not. They own us, and will do with us what they must.
A thought arrives from deep within, a single word. Lies.
Ask him if he knows a student by the name of Redulus.
Redulus sought the secrets of the gods. Redulus sought the God King, and Redulus died at Lucian's hand.
Well, I mean, we knew that.
Hunger rises deep within the hunger.
Ancient Tome, eh? What does this ancient tome say? The secret of the gods. I've seen them with my own eyes, and I have discovered the truth the seven are keeping a secret. While we worship them as saviors, they feed upon us like cattle. It is all of our source that keeps them alive. They consume the very lifeblood of individuals, families, villages, kingdoms, also that they may live on in perpetuity. Also, we cannot be sated by the source we should rightfully keep for ourselves. The gods are thieves, and we are their victims. The gods are liars, and we are ignorant sheep. The gods are masters, and we are their slaves. When you champion a god, you are championing no less than your own weakness. When you worship, you sentence your neighbors to death. We will only ever be free when we abandon them as they have abandoned us. L. Wonder if that's Lucian.
You
Can't talk
feel
now.
lightheaded. The gods now seem like tyrants, feeding upon their worshipper's source, like their cattle raised to be slaughtered.
This is disgusting. Why are we helping these gods at all? They're nothing but self-serving thieves. I mean, I do believe that, yes.
There we go.
The gods must have their reasons. Besides, the world they've given us is worth fighting for. The alternative doesn't bear thinking about. But I don't know exactly what the alternative is. It's not been fully spelled out what the alternative is.
We die.
Is it like giving in to the void or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
I still think they're disgusting, self-serving thieves. Well. Ooh, who's that? Sabine. Oh, Ifin. These were the original companions. Fane was the skeleton. He was the Eternal. If you play with him in your group, or if you play as him, you find out a lot more about the Eternals. Sabine is an elf who is also like a rogue type. She has her own storyline. It's intense. And Ifin is, pretty good. He's a pretty good guy. Not like, a white knight or anything, but still. He has sort of a tragic backstory. Where's the other ones? Where's Losa and what is his name? Beast. Beast is a dwarf, and Losa's a human who has her own bag of stuff going on, for sure.
So these tablets, interesting. One of them talks about a powerful scythe that's broken in two and not hidden on the island.
Oh, really?
Meant to cut down like the gods.
I thought that was anathema. Wasn't that what Tarquin was working on?
Possibly. So I've got this key. I'm going to go back to this door over here and see if it'll unlock that.
Okay. Is that the source pool that we have to get into?
Yep, it unlocked it.
Oh, alright, hold on.
Storage room.
Hold on. I like how hold on means nothing.
I'm trying to find something to hold on to.
Mm-hmm.
I will hold on to this scroll.
Mm-hmm. There's another phase capacitor.
Yep, and an unidentified legendary ring.
Gold and a plate that we can sell, I guess.
Send this to you.
I wonder if we could ask the automaton about the schematic that I found. It says it seems to relate to the automatons, but I can't read it.
Yeah, try it.
He'll probably have the same conversation with me that he had with you, which is unfortunate.
Right.
The automaton fixes its illuminated gaze upon you. The light within it flickers for a moment. It addresses you, garbled in places.
Godwoken, I am the Seneschal. I am here to serve.
The Sensual falls silent for a long moment.
All right, so this is the...
Seems I was interfered.
Yep.
Activity has caused further damage. I cannot access my full faculties. Unfortunate, but
It doesn't look like...
anatomy exists to help.
Okay, it doesn't look
You
like
might
I
have to
can...
get through his dialogue.
The automaton fixes...
Godwoken. You must enter the temple, then it's quite simple. Godwoken should usually... Apologies, Godwoken. I trust you will be able to...
No, it's the exact same dialogue, and then there's nothing else.
Okay, I see 2 capacitor items over here. I don't trust this floor though. But yeah, I'll wait till you come over here. And then...
Oh.
So, this is it.
There's Losa.
There's
Beast.
Beast and Losa and Bishop
Bishop Alexander.
Alexander and the Red Prince. Interesting that Alexander is here. And interesting that they're here, considering that we saw their ghosts already.
Uh-huh.
The Eternal Arbiter.
I think the gods, their gods have brought them up because they're supposed to be their gods' champions.
Right, hold on. I'm going to give it a little save before we do anything catastrophic.
You loot the thing.
I have a really bad feeling about this, guys. What if I just race up and go into the pond all by myself?
I mean,
Says I'm source infused, but I already had full source to begin with, so I don't know.
talk to the arbiter.
I kind of want to talk to everybody else first. Hold on, I'll ask Losa something.
Hey there, Chief. Miss me?
She's undead?
As it turns out, when one friend turns their back on you, another turns toward you with open arms. You left me to die. The God King offered me a new life. Quite an easy choice of allegiances, isn't it? Good luck, of course. You're going to need it. Badly.
Oh dear.
So they're all
You
mad at
face
us.
a familiar foe. Before you was a dwarf you once knew, or at least thought you did. You see in his sneer a new beast. Nobility twisted into arrogance. Coarseness turned to cruelty.
How are you here?
The God King has birthed a new son.
Oh good, they're all undead.
I am that comes
Fantastic.
and you will be escaping it all to end.
Okay, what about you, Alexander?
You've made it far, sorcerer. Too far.
Is this what you truly want? Wonder what happened to his escort? Oh, that's a good question.
The Black Ring still swarms all over the island. My followers did their duty and bought me time to get here. I will honor their sacrifice after I make it to the wellspring and ascend.
Alexander offers only a stoic nod in affirmation, his eyes glowering intensely.
This is how it is meant to be. How my father intended it to be. Even here he guides me to my destiny.
You realize what he's insinuating? Ask him if he truly believes that Lucian will kill everyone in the academy just to aid his son's chances of ascending. Tell him that the divinity is nobody's birthright. He should stand aside and let someone else take their shot at this well of ascension. Do you really believe that your father is going to kill us all?
Of course he did. Every Godwoken here was a threat to his legacy, so he did away with them. Now, once I'm rid of you, I will be free to succeed him.
We should have killed him when we had the chance.
I am destined to be the divine.
We really should have killed him when we had the chance.
With destiny.
Destiny. Alright. So say that his stubbornness will put the whole world in danger. He's failed as a leader. He'll fail as a vessel of the gods also.
Yeah, there you go. I like that one.
I do like that. Hold on, what's the wits one? Tell him that the wellspring is a poison chalice. He doesn't have to seize divinity just because his father did. I mean, that's true, but I do like the memory option more.
Do it. Do it.
No, we decided to just go duo. We did not have them on our team. Normal. Nope, that failed.
Alexander shakes his head, unswayed.
Nothing will stop me. Understand? Nothing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure us killing you will stop you.
Yeah. That's kind of how it works.
Look here, my erstwhile comrade in arms, my newfound mortal enemy. Behold, the Prince of Darkness. I cannot be denied. Not even death can stop me. I have answered the God King's call. One day he'll answer to me, undead and undefeated.
I mean,
You were defeated. That's how you became undead. Just gonna say.
also, just for reference, for anybody who missed any of our playthrough or anything, I think they mean Brachus when they're saying the God King. So Brachus is the one that we've been seeing evidence of this whole time, who is super evil, loved to torture people, and didn't like anything good and wanted all the source for himself. So just so you know, a little backstory.
Much to your surprise, you encounter Ifan Ben Medst once more, but wasn't he dead?
Alive. I am far from alive. I am sworn to the Covenant. And you too will be far from alive after I face you in the arena of the One.
He smirks, and something awful glitters in the void behind his eyes. Something you never saw there before, something you hope never to see again.
Yes, it's me. In the flesh, to an extent. No such thing for those who scar themselves for the God King. I've found a new master. A kind master. A promise of eternity. Through him, I shall be free.
Well, they've all drunk the Kool-Aid. That's great.
You vile, sniveling little beast. How dare you? How dare you reject us? How many times did I have to tell you? I am eternal. Perhaps I should thank you. If not for your cruelty, I would not have met him. If not for your crimes, I would never have been reunited with my people. But now I am whole. And soon you will be torn to pieces.
Oh, we're about to have some fun.
So they talk about betrayal, but honestly, it didn't really have anything to do with us, because the reason they're dead is just because we didn't have them in our party. We didn't take them along with us as companions, and when what's her name? The half-demon lady.
Oh, yeah.
What's her name?
It's not coming to me.
Anyway, she came to us. She got us off Fort Joy. She's the one who is basically ruling the ship with Gareth. I don't remember what her name is now for some reason, but she took us through like the afterlife, and they all didn't make it. She's the one who made the decision basically on who stayed and who didn't, and they didn't make it. So it really didn't have anything to do with us.
Godwoken. Are your studies complete?
Not yet, or we can declare that we're ready.
Yeah, ready.
I mean, okay.
All Godwoken have completed their studies. I take you now to the arena of the One. The wellspring awaits the victor. There you may fall, or you may rise.
Okay, so we're ready to move on to the next adventure. You may be unable to come back. So are we not ready, or are we ready?
Okay, we're ready.
Okay. I don't know how this works in multiplayer, because we still have to go to Arcs. And I don't know how to get there. They just sent us to the Nameless Isle.
So it The first Godwoken to enter
I mean,
the wellspring
to be
of
fair,
ascension
I don't know how it
becomes
works
divine.
not in multiplayer either. Hey, Chaos! Switch allegiance to the God King and win. I mean...
May the new divine be worthy. For the rest, may she have mercy on your soul. To the wellspring of ascension, begin.
So this is it. The Arena of the One. I wish you good luck, but I won't promise you mercy.
Wait, they're allies? That's not fair. Oh, guess not.
No, we're all supposed to fight each other. Except you're not red to me. So, I don't know. They're all red to me, but you're not. There's a simple logical solution how you will travel to Ark. Okay.
Well, get Fluffy out, I guess.
What kind of fluffy? There is fire, but that wouldn't put them near anybody.
I would go ahead and go with a standard Fluffy. Either that, or you can hold your turn, and I could cause some blood to exist. Oh wait, no, they don't bleed.
They don't bleed.
Oh, Exalander could bleed.
Too late. I'm wondering if I should put on Heart of Steel that would give me extra physical armor. Or if I should get wings and wing my way out of here. Wing my way up so that they couldn't maybe get to me.
Yeah, perhaps. Sir Laura's body is up here.
Really? Interesting. I'm gonna get the armor. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, never mind. Ha, she missed me. Yeah, go after Alexander. That's the way. No, I was just worried that if there's like, oh, there can only be one, whatever. I mean, what does that mean for the person you're multiplaying with? I don't want to be like, oh, well, I've killed you and now you no longer exist, so I guess it's my story now. That would suck.
I am the one who will ascend.
Nobody wants you to ascend.
No one wants that.
Oh, I think she's running for it.
Sometimes I hate the combat camera. I'm trying to see what's over there. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I don't want to do poison, but that's acid. Acid.
I'll eat their armor.
That gives me a fire aura. Destroys magical armor and sets a status that halves resistances. Oh. Really? We all have too much magical armor for that, balls. Yeah, I don't have area heal equipped. I have cleanse wounds, but that's not the same thing. I think I have it memorized, but or not memorized, but I do have it in my spell book. I just don't have it memorized, so I can't do a mass cleanse or a mass heal. Is there anything else I've got? I could do flight, but I don't really see how that would benefit me at the moment. There's chain lightning. Cursed cluster grenade.
Oh, nice. Can you teleport Losa back up? Awesome. That means I don't have to chase her. Oh, he's slow.
I think he used a holy hand grenade too.
Okay. Let's see, Sabile has that much. Elsa has that much, but she wants to go do her thing, so let's stop that. Actually, let's really stop that. And then... that looked painful.
Oh, that looked really painful. Alright, let's see.
Divinity will be mine, and mine alone.
So what does taunted do? Enemies will prefer to attack targets who are taunted them. Cured by clear mind, enraged. Okay.
I am the one who will ascend.
Okay, they're trying to run for it. But they've triggered the sentinels.
Yeah, because I'm taunted, I'm not doing my own stuff. It's just causing me to do things.
Well, I mean, petrified isn't bad. Iffin's not gonna make it.
Healing.
He's gonna burn to death. Okay. I can't reach destination. Sir Laura, really? Okay, do you want me to tackle Bishop, or do you want me to come help you kill those guys?
Go get Fane or something, or tackle whoever you want. Really, I feel pretty confident in myself.
Okay. Hey Fane, how you doing? How's stuff? How's things? How's your stuff and their things?
Alright, Fluffy. Oh, he's got no armor on. Well, isn't that convenient? We've been nether swapped.
Oh, that actually kind of works for us.
Binding spell? Or binding what? What was that?
Blinded.
Oh, blinded. Okay.
And that didn't work because it was blocked by their armor.
Oh.
Huh? Ooh.
I can now punch like a demon and also terrify people.
Nice. And you're immune to terrified.
Your inner demon actively watches over you. When an enemy approaches in melee range, they will be pummeled by a demonic fist, dealing physical damage. Ow! This destroys magic armor on target enemy. They're terrified for 2 turns. Oh, really?
That sounds handy.
Sweet. He resisted death. A jerk.
Healing.
Oh, dang.
These things have been helping us, but I guess it's time for them to die.
Well, they are marked in red, so...
They are marked in red. What's this? Nah. Okay. Yeah, come at me, bro. I want to step out of the fire and maybe summon another totem. You can put up a blood totem right in front of you on the ledge.
Hmm. 300. Yeah, he's still got like 900 and some odd physical. Alright. Do you want me to help you with the sentinel, or Do you want me to
got
get
these guys.
Alexander?
Go for Alexander.
Okay. Yeah, that's close range. I don't think I can do much more right now.
Okay.
I will evade myself. Ha 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 ha. That'll make me harder to hit.
Okay.
So one guardian or one sentinel is down, and you just got the other one.
Right. Target is invisible. All right, Bubba.
Well, he's in the smoke cloud.
Invisible that, you little shit.
$400. Still not quite enough.
Pop out another totem and start working it. Yeah, good luck with that.
Ooh, you got laser raid. That looked painful.
He just finally got through my magic armor. Where does Alexander go?
He's right behind me.
I see him, okay. And now he's bleeding. Oh, he's trying to go around that way, I see.
Yep.
Well, he's not going to make it very far.
You're right, he's not.
Oh god, he is done on my turn. Especially after that, holy shit. I gotta hit him once. Yeah, run past me.
Now don't go hopping in any pools yet.
I'm looting. I'm also gonna resurrect Sir Laura.
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah. Invalid target.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's why I couldn't do it before.
Ah, poop.
Eternal plate and disarm trap kit. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Are those?
Shall we?
I those zappy things?
What's happy things?
Looking up at the wellspring.
So good of you to come, God-awoken. You know, you are many things, but above all, you are reliable.
Oh, I hate her so much. I hate her so much.
I follow.
Good, can we kill you now?
The Lady Vengeance is, after all, my ship.
Eh.
And now here we all are.
Malady.
Mistress.
That's what the half-demon lady's name is, Malady.
If it is the last time you shall see each other for the rest of eternity. Then she dips her chin in acknowledgement. You are almost her equal.
Yes, Vredeman. It is time.
She raises the Aeteran. Like a divining rod to water, it seeks the wellspring and finds it. The device hums to life.
So that's the artifact that we were talking about before that like consumes source or eliminates it or something. That's the thing that she found. This is Dallas, the hammer. She's the one who's been doing a lot of really egregious things. And this is the device that we were talking about. Oh, alright. Well, that doesn't seem so bad. I guess we're off to Arcs now. Source infused! What a hypocrite.
And so too, God-woken, are you. Soon you shall be little more than relics of a bygone time, and this place shall be your tomb. Goodbye.
We've added 2 chronicles. Okay. Hold on, I gotta check the Arena of the One. The arena began to fall around us. Champion of the gods. We fought at the Arena of the One, but Dallas and Vredeman appeared.
If I didn't know our shield had everything under control, I'd think we were in big trouble.
Okay, shush. Seized the powers of the wellspring and fled. They must be stopped. Came to the wellspring to become defined and see. You're moving on without me, aren't you?
I'm right here.
Okay. Because I know that you always move on without me while I'm trying to read. Alright, so what do we have to do? We have to get out of here, I'm assuming. Oh, hold on, I gotta sneeze.
The ritual has failed.
Bless
The
me.
structure lies in ruins, but you have at least survived. You should feel relief, disappointment, confusion, anything but the rage that wells up from deep within you. The rage grows, burning hotter than the volcano itself, tearing at you, seeking to overpower your senses. The red mist wants to descend. The red mist feels like it does not belong to you. The red mist feels alive.
Yeah, it's our
And it
stupid...
wants you.
Oh.
A familiar figure materializes before you. A copy of yourself.
Oh,
Enraged.
Jesus.
Your own face glowers at you in hateful fury. It opens its mouth, and your furious god begins to speak.
Good, can we be done with him once and for all now?
There you are. How brave you have been.
Mm-hmm.
How much you have achieved.
Uh-huh.
How you have suffered.
Mm-hmm.
How much blood you have spilled.
Thank you, guys.
This far, it is no small achievement, especially since...
I was trying to wait until everybody had stopped blabbering, but apparently they're not going to, so thank you, Jinxie. Thank you, Normal.
You have wasted your time and mine. You were supposed to rise.
Oh, shut it.
You were supposed to lead the dwarves back
Blah,
into the
blah,
light.
blah.
Let me relieve you of your burden, child.
I'm not thinking you can, though.
Give me all that I gave to you, and do it now, before the 6 return to their senses and claim what's rightfully mine.
I'm not surrendering. You can piss off.
Soul. Well, then you shall suffer, and then your existence ends.
Doubt it.
You poor child. There you are. How brave you have been. How you have suffered. You have
But now I want to suck out your soul.
Give me all that I gave to you. Well, then you shall suffer.
That wasn't a very good call, but alright.
Really? That's what they're gonna do?
I guess so. There are these fireballs. I don't know what.
Lava eruption.
Oh, good. That's fantastic. So, do I need to go after you or me?
I'm good. Go ahead and go after you.
Okay. If we touch lava, we're pretty much dead.
Yeah, that's just dead. Oh, it's just fire.
Oh, good. We can handle that. That's fine. It's not. I was gonna say it's not really lava, right? Because that would be bad. Okay. Shields up. Soulmate.
%100 of healing is shared between them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Let's just do a little bit of. I'm gonna take this guy to Pound Town. So he lost his turn. Oh.
Hotter than the fires of hell. That's real lava.
That's lava, yep. Okay, so wherever it's drizzling down, we need to avoid that spot.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to move around it, I think, to get out of here.
We'll figure it out. We need to kill these guys.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. hope this means we really get rid of Duna. Like, for goodsies this time. Uh-oh.
I am the last. I am the one. You are nothing.
Right. Sure.
Okay.
Can I...
Oh, that works.
I think this is physical armor. Yeah, he's got a lot of physical armor. Crap.
He now has far less physical armor.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here soon, because I think it's gonna be all lava pretty soon. We need to hurry up.
And wherever it's dripping, it's gonna drop lava eventually. That's like a precursor.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's changing location, so we need to, like, hustle it. He popped me on the head with his little trident thingy. That was rude.
The Titan lies in pieces before you. The god controlling it is dead by your hand.
Well, thank goodness.
Lava roils as earthquakes rumble around you. Shockwaves of sound pierce the air, the growl of shifting ground. Suddenly, a voice echoes in your mind. It's Malady. Where the hell are you, she calls. Find my beacon. We need to get out of here now. Her voice crackles and dissipates in your mind.
Our beacon? Okay.
Why can't I loot this?
It's not your turn.
Oh, we're still in combat.
Yes, because we have to get out of here before it fills with lava. I don't know where her beacon is. I have no idea where we're supposed to go. Oh. What's that? Oh, I see.
Melody's beacon.
Yeah, well, it's through lava, so I don't know how to get there.
You're gonna have to use your wings and jump.
Okay, where exactly am I going? Oh, over there. I see. Okay. Well, it's Fluffy's turn, so I'm just gonna cancel his turn because it doesn't matter if he gets out or not.
I guess I'm not grabbing that source.
I have one turn before I can use my leap again, so.
You can run through the fire. The fire is fine. It's the lava you gotta watch out for.
Yeah, I know, but... Alright, fine. I'm floating anyway, I guess, so.
Oh, cheater. Now I can finish looting this thing. Let's see, how many is this? This is 1 point, so I can move 2 AP. And I'm going to save that. Up onto there. Hopefully I'm still out of range of that lava.
If I delay my turn, can you just teleport Pyramid to me?
I can just jump over that.
Okay.
I still got my Phoenix knife. For that.
Good old Malady. And we got rid of Duna. This is like the best day ever. I mean, Dallas was a real piece of work, and I can't wait to put Fluffy's expertise against her face. She really should get that looked at.
Yep.
I guess when I said never again, I really meant once or twice more. Okay. Okay. The Hall of Echoes once more. Our home away from home.
Thank her for getting you off of the Nameless Island time. That was a close one. Ask her what she has to do to take you to Between the Realms. It seems to affect her a great deal. Take a moment to catch your breath after everything that just happened.
Ew.
You know what affects me a great deal? Hauling you thither and yon only to see you still haven't managed to ascend. I want a god in my debt. Is that so much to ask? At least you managed to murder one of the 7. Quite the spectacle. I've never seen anything so... Let's talk about this later. I need to rest. We've still one big jump to go, but... it'll have to wait.
She casts her gaze around, taking in the streaming bluish ether. She breathes a deep, ragged breath.
At least, it's quite beautiful here, isn't it? I'm going to take a rest, sort myself out. I suggest you do the same. Speak to the ship if you need me. She'll know where to find me. This may be your last bit of respite before the storm blows in again, Godwoken. Enjoy it. You deserve that much.
Alrighty.
Spirit of the Red Prince.
I will not fade. The sun shall find me. She will set her loved one free.
There's Gareth.
Gareth's head is steady, but his face is pale and his eyes are lost.
We still have a mission, Godwoken. You must ascend. I will see it through.
At least he's not betraying us.
Yet.
Ifan's spirit stares at you, seemingly through you. There is neither affection nor blame in his expression. He gives no sign of seeing you. Ifan's eyes
people we've
flicker
hired are
rapidly
still
from
here.
side to side, as if trying to take in an expansive sight. He whispers, Gleku Doma, over and over, and suddenly you seem to hear the chattering of thousands of elven voices in the distance. Then, before your eyes, his spirit dissolves into the sound, his own voice joining the cacophony that you can hear, that you could hear, for now no sound remains. All is calm.
I think this might be the same stuff that we heard, maybe when they died the first time.
Okay.
I can't remember 100%, but.
A million candles. A million all around. And they're just like me. They're just like me, the demon. He keeps our souls. He keeps them all forever. I see it all. I see it all. How could you? I'll never be free of him now. Do you understand that? I'll never be free of him now. What end? He has me now. He has me forever. I'll never be free of him.
So she had a certain passenger in life that now she's never free of.
Not many things I can fetch around here, but who cares, eh? Look at this place.
I'm gonna go talk to Tarquin.
All this commotion hasn't made it any easier for me to restore anathema. The fewer distractions, the better. My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though.
Well, you can be a little choppier. It looks like we need to kill some gods, so, get with it, Tarquin.
Yeah.
Live, love, and liquidate.
You guys got divine finesse pants.
Thane is busy scribbling in his ephemeral notebook.
Alright. Was there anything interesting downstairs?
Went and sold off some things.
Okay. Did you get that necklace and the ring?
Identified? Yeah.
Are they anything good?
Hold on. Let me take a look at my inventory.
Oh, it is nice. No, I think I'll keep my rings. That necklace is a little tempting. But I have persuasion on my necklace, and I think I'm going to need it, so I'm going to keep my current necklace, I guess.
What have you got for a helmet?
I've got a level 13 helmet with Necromancer, Wits, and Summoning.
Okay, this one's got 2 Intelligence, 1 Huntsman, 1 Geomancer, 1 Necromancer. It's also 37 Physical and 172 Magic.
Okay, I'll take it. You've convinced me.
Convinced me.
I do have Holy Hand Grenades. Oh, I don't have any room for Holy Hand Grenades. I've got 6 Holy Hand Grenades. When did I get those?
I handed you 3.
They will significantly heal everyone in a 4-meter radius. Very nice.
your shield. He's got the overboard.
I've got a divine shield.
This is 432 physical, 302 magic.
I've got better than that. +4 intelligence, +2 constitution, 10% water resistance, and it keeps going on and on. This sturdy dwarven shield bears the scratches and dents of many past battles, it says. What about a shirt? Like a wizard shirt? Is there anything with intelligence?
Nothing good.
Okay, I guess I stick with what I got then.
Okay, so you do not want blood spill.
I didn't want what?
The ring over the necklace. That ring. Power.
No, I don't want the belt of power. The blood spill, the ring. No, I don't want that either. The necklace is tempting, but I need the persuasion. So I'm going to keep the one I've got. Necklace is really tempting. Was there a bunny involved with acquiring those holy hand grenades? Oh, I like it. Oh dear. I might have to turn my hat off. That's...
you gotta keep that on.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
So tall.
It is pretty tall. I think it makes me about a foot taller. And the Holy Book of Armaments. Oh yeah, I gotta give you the diabolical cap back so you can sell that off. I don't know what this eternal plate is. It says it's not worth anything.
I think that's the one I left in the box. Okay. I suppose I could check Gareth and see if he has any inventory. Oh, he's still carrying really super low level stuff. Guess he never refreshed his inventory. Lame. Alright.
Okay, so we have to go speak to the ship. Right? If we want to move on, I guess.
Technically, I'm going to do a quick perusal on the deep stairs and deep downstairs.
Okay.
See if anything's floating. Other than us. We all float down here. Let's see, the possessed child is still here, and we've still got some Dallas's assistants. Wonder if keeping them alive is how she tracked us.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe we should murder them in the face.
No.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything. I am here.
Take whatever time you need to gather yourself, my friend. When you are ready, we can proceed.
Say that you know that the Lady Vengeance led Dallas to you on the Nameless Isle. Oh. She did say that, didn't she? Should I mention it? I mean, it seems a little rude. It's not like it was the ship's fault.
Let's ask.
Yes, I am sorry. She had me built to her exact designs. Not even I know all the ways in which she can control me. She was able to follow my wake like a shark. But I will see myself destroyed rather than be forced to betray you again. I swear.
I mean, I don't think that's necessary, but...
Extreme.
So just summon Malady then?
Yep.
It shall be done.
Malady's face is drawn. She seems tired, somewhat subdued. She looks you over and squints.
What's wrong with you? You seem happy.
Feel better than I have in some time. Say her instincts are mistaken. You're just you, no better or worse than usual. Or said on the contrary, recent events are weighing heavily on you. No, I feel better than I have in ages. I got rid of a parasite.
It's written all over you. In truth, I'm glad to see it. A joyful God is a just God. I've had some time to think, and there's a few matters I want to discuss before we carry on. I doubt you've forgotten the death of Meister Siva.
She swallows hard and closes her eyes for a moment, as though trying to dispel a dizzy spell.
She and I had a deal, you see. A deal that's now quite obviously defunct. According to its terms, I was to help you ascend to divinity, and she was to help me with another matter. The details aren't important now, it's just... never mind. Another entangling alliance. But I won't be able to disentangle it on my own. There may come a time when I need to count on you as an ally. So, are we? Allies, that is.
Tell her that you need more information. What entangling alliance is she referring to? Tell her that after all she's done for you, you'd be a fool not to consider her your greatest ally, or say that she of all people should understand that you're looking out for yourself and no one else.
I'm inclined with number 2. She's had our back the whole way.
Meister Siva did tell us under no circumstances should we take the deal, because she knew that Malady was going to ask us to perform whatever service it was in her place now that she was dying. Or dead, because I think we talked to her ghost. And she said,
that's right.
Don't do it. Whatever it is, don't do it. I can't...
Number 1.
The details are detailed. Suffice it to say that Meister Siva believed she could help me. And I believe you're twice the sorcerer she ever was. So?
Tell her her problems are your problems, and from then... Tell her her problems are your problems from here on out, or say you'll see when the time comes, or tell her that she's on her own.
I like the non-committal answer.
Well, I agree with you, though. She's always had our back. She has been there for us the entire time. She got us off of Fort Joy with the ship. She got us out of Dallas's grasp twice now, basically. Helped us escape from a lava-infested cave. I mean, I know she wants something from us, obviously. I don't really want to promise it, not knowing what it is. She seems like a good guy, but then we've seen that people who seem like good guys are usually the ones that are the most terrible. I'm going to go with the non-committal, I guess. Unless you changed your mind and you want to be like, yeah, we're totally on your side.
I'm still good with non-committal.
Imagine if I'd have said the same when Dallas was about to blow you to smithereens on the high seas. Moving on. I found out where Dallas is heading. There's a great city not far from Driftwood, Arx by name. It's controlled by Magisters, so you'll have your work cut out for you. We have to find out what she's planning to do with the powers of the Seven. You'll need to find her and take back what she stole, and quickly, before she does something irreversible. Dallas, or any of the others for that matter, cannot be allowed to use the powers of the gods. She doesn't understand what must be done. She doesn't understand how to rule.
How to rule? Ask Malady to elaborate. Or cock an eyebrow, and she thinks you know how to rule?
Number 1.
It's quite simple, really. Chaos is a fact of life, surer than any other. Power is one of the few structures that can cut a line through that chaos. If wielded well, that line will mean stability, order, a comfort against the unknowable, changing forces of chaos. If wielded poorly, the line will mean domination, terror, different from chaos, but no better. Dallas, and the others like her, Alexander, the Mother Tree, the Prince of Shadows, they are little better than demons, really. They seek power at the expense of others, not to create stability, but to create servants. Look at my face, Godwoken. What do you see?
I see her, Malady, no more or less.
I like that answer.
I suppose we all see what we want to see. When I look in the mirror, I see balance. Balance between darkness and light, between good and evil. Whatever those categories mean. When the time comes for you to ascend, remember my face. Remember that despite any shortcomings you might have, if you can bring a semblance of balance to the world, you'll have done as good as the Seven did. And if you can be stronger than them, you'll do all the better. The Seven are gone, slain by their Godwoken, slain by you. You have the potential, the obligation even, to do better than they did. To create a better world than the world they made.
Say you're surprised to hear her talk like this. She seemed passionate about the state of the world. Why? Or tell her you won't let her down, or ask how she's so certain you're capable of what she asks. We won't let her down. I feel confident.
Very good. And it's time we touch down in Arx and take back what Dallas stole. Shall we go?
To Arx.
Very good. How lucky for you I'm on your side. I'm probably the only one masterful enough to transport an entire ship safely between the land of the dead and the land of the living. Captain Malady stands at the ready.
After the briefest moment of respite, Malady brought the Godwoken to Arx to recover the divine powers Dallas had snatched away. But the half-demon secret was taking its toll on her.
Oh, Lucius! Oh, the bastard's going to ruin everything! Breathe! Breathe! Breathe!
Wow.
Bark, bark, moo.
Bark, bark, moo. Is that what your tooltip said?
Uh-huh.
Yes, this might be something.
Oh, don't say anything.
Oh no, our living ship.
Her face twisting in pain. She falls to one knee, catching herself on her hands.
Gesture toward the demolished ship and congratulate her on the landing. Reach over to help her up or ask what happened, why the rough landing. I'd just help her up.
She raises one hand and raises herself to her feet.
Now, no need to fuss, I'll be fine. It's just that traveling between the realms isn't easy, you know? It takes something from my soul each time. But never you fear. I've pulled a clever
What's she talking about? I
trick
can't
out of
listen
my
in.
sleeve.
Hold on a second.
Lady Vengeance stands in two realms at once. Her body here, her soul in the Hall of Echoes. You can still return at your leisure.
Okay, so she said that traveling between the land of the dead and the land of the living takes something from her soul each time, but she has pulled a clever trick out of her sleeve. Lady Vengeance stands in two realms at once. Her body here, her soul in the Hall of Echoes. You can still return at your leisure.
At least I got us where we wanted to go. This is Arx. This is where Dallas has fled with the powers of the gods. This is where the path to divinity leads.
Okay, so she's talking about this is Arx, this is where Dallas went, with the power of the gods. This is where divinity leads. Taking the scenery around you, ask her what comes next. Ask if she has any notions about where you should start the search for Dallas.
Your guess is as good as mine for once. If it were me, I'd start with the Divine Order in the city. Last I heard, there were plenty of Magister within the city walls. If their beloved leader is among them, they'll likely have heard about it.
So she thinks we should start at the Divine Order in the city. Because there's plenty of magisters within the city walls.
Dallas must be stopped. She has stolen the powers of the Seven. You'll need to get the Aetherin back if you're to fight the God King. You'll need it if you're to ascend. Track her in Arx. Find out where she's gone and end her. Take back the Aetherin and the powers of the gods with it. You cannot fail, Godwoken. Not for anything.
Why are you unconscious?
I'm growing soft, aren't I?
Oh, Quercus. She might have been a butchered tree, but she still made a noble home. And now our nest is gone.
Aw, Sir Laura is mourning the loss of the ship.
We cannot hide in their barren hall of echoes. We cannot idly wait for fate to take us. There's only one thing left to do.
Sir Laura looks up to you, then back to Quercus. His whiskers twitch.
We must fight! Onward, Quercus! Onward, Shield! Until the great acorn drops, there's still hope!
So he wants to move on and fight!
Can you get me up?
There's nothing to do, you're just laying there, unconscious. I don't know what to do about it. It just says you're knocked down.
These Godwoken are going to be the death of me.
Make war? Oh, geez.
What?
I right-clicked on you. Leave party, kick from party, make war, or attack. I'm examining you. Knocked down, 0 turns.
I'm growing soft, aren't I?
I don't know why you can't get up. But it's just about time to call it anyway. Maybe we can figure this out before next time. I don't want to move on without Venom. Maybe a restart would help. I don't know.
Possibly.
So what we're going to do is we're going to call it. It's just about 2 hours anyway. It's just a few minutes off. It was really glad. Oh, jeez. Now they won't shut up, of course. It was really good to see you this week. It was good to be back and have some Divinity time. I hope that we fix Venom's unconsciousness problem before next week. And then tomorrow is sorcery. So we hope to see you there.
These Godwoken are going to be the death of me.
Yeah, with a Horde Night.
Should be fun and entertaining.
Lockdown permanent. Yeah, I hope it's not. I hope if we restart, it'll be fine. Question mark. But hope to see you tomorrow, guys.
Don't have many more of those on my
Have a good night.
Bye.